If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. If you select the Smudge tool in Photoshop and then click and drag it in a raster layer, it makes an effect like dragging a finger through wet paint. The Smudge tool in Photoshop picks up the color of the pixels at the place at which you click, and then pushes that color through the rest of the stroke as you drag. Note that the Smudge tool only works on raster image data, not vector data. To use the Smudge tool in Photoshop, click the Smudge tool button in the Tools panel. This tool shares the same button as the Blur tool and Sharpen tool, and the button shows the icon of the tool last selected. So if needed, click and hold down on this button in the Tools panel, and then select Smudge Tool from the side menu that appears to select it. Optionally, to show a drop-down menu of saved tool presets from which you can choose if you created any for the selected tool. Click to open the Tool Preset Picker button at the left end of the Options bar control panel and select a saved preset choice. To change the brush settings of the Smudge tool after selecting it in Photoshop, click to open the Brush Preset Picker drop-down button in the Options bar control panel to show a drop-down menu of brush options. These are the same options as when setting brush options for the brush tool, as discussed in the earlier lesson titled How to Use the Brush Tool in Photoshop, so we will not review them all here for brevity's sake. However, note there are some brush presets for the Smudge tool that appear in the default list of brush presets in this panel. To show or hide the Brush Settings panel, click the Toggle the Brush Settings panel button in the Options bar control panel. You can set the options for the Smudge tool here, as discussed in the earlier lesson titled How to Use the Brush Settings panel in Photoshop. To change the blending mode of the Smudge tool, select a choice from the Mode dropdown in the Options bar control panel. To set the strength of the Smudge tool, click the Strength dropdown in the Options bar control panel and then use the slider to set its value. To change the angle of the Smudge tool, enter the angle in degrees within the Set the Brush Angle field in the Options bar control panel. To sample the color from all layers instead of the current layer selected in the Layers panel when using the Smudge tool, check the Sample All Layers checkbox in the Options bar control panel. Optionally, to apply the current foreground color instead of the sampled color in the image when using the Smudge tool, check the Finger Painting checkbox in the Options bar control panel, and then set your desired foreground color. After setting the desired options for the Smudge tool, click and drag in the selected layer from the pixel color to smudge into the area to which to smudge the color. Alternatively, if using the finger painting mode, just click and drag over the area to which to apply the foreground color with the Smudge tool. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.